MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. And Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Martin Roland Smith gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch.
Time is out.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Fouled away. Working on striking out the side in the first. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Tomlinson is off at first with 2 away. There he goes. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One left for Houston, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And as you see, just one piece of that puzzle left, as the winner in this series will battle the Washington Nationals in this year's Fall Classic. Digging in now, Tony Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
I'm out.
The The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to Chirinos. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line toward right center. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Nino Reese, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Reese.
Verlander into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1-for-12 career line. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Gio Urshela.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gio Urshela. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is popped up, and no one will get this one. Verlander ready with another 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And that's hitting 1-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. His line against Justin Verlander. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's set. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Tomlinson. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel.
Leading off for the Astros, the first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The count now at 2-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Brantley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Flips it underhand to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Standing in, Jose Altuve looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Astros leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
DJ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Scotty Hayward. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Cage Tomlinson. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First time up, he went down looking. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Standing in now, Tony Reese. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Brantley, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box now, Nino Reese.
Nino Reese.
Base hit into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is is in at second base with a run-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Tomlinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. The Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. Leading off the inning, Sam Tomlinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tomlinson.
First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Tomlinson is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball to short. Tomlinson is there. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
From the stretch. Grounded foul off to the right side. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Houston. They're down 4-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Verlander gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
Now
he had to
batting,
stare down
catcher,
a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Drilled to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
0-2 count, and the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Astros, the catcher, number 28, Robinson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first base.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. His 3rd home run of this series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Judge back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 1. In now, Scotty Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cage Tomlinson.
Striding in once again, Cage Tomlinson. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Hit back up the middle. Tomlinson ranging up the middle on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Tony Reese.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Reese. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Tomlinson. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started. Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that.
44.
He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up now, number 44. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. Springer leads off first with one away. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time, and that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. The 2-2. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He went deep back in the 5th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they get 3.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Cameron.
Bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of Maven, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Scott Tomlinson, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th so far in this series, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, hey, MLBThe, this big ball from the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today. Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Gary.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Hector Rondon takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Urshela, the runner at first with 2 gone. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx, on to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 38.
Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Pops this one up. Reese is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Count remains at 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down a run. It's 5-4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 0 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch.
Now
there's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Stepping into the box, Scotty Hayward. First pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And quickly there are 2 away.
Next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Paige Tomlinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheel.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th long ball of this series, and it's now 6-4. Reese will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting,
Chris Davinsky takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, pinch hitting
Giancarlo Stanton will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that's in there for a strike. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 2. Reese at second. Reese at first. 2 out in the inning. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight at 6-4 New York. Giancarlo Stanton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 27.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
New York Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
So stepping in, Sam Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. You're short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go to second here. Then on to first. Somehow in the end they do get him on a 6-4-3 putout. Coming to the plate now, number 44. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Tomlinson has it. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Tomlinson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Tomlinson.
First offering on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gio Urshela.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First offering on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 6-4.
Leading off for the Astros, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 10.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 6. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Last strike now for Houston. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final